I think we're about the fourth or fifth owners.
Okay.
We were just walking one day and just saw this house. I said, you know, wow, if this house ever went on the market, I'd love to buy it. And then a month later, it went on the market. For a couple months, we had that book Unholy Toledo in one hand, and we're reading about it. I'm like, should we, shouldn't we, should we?
Because you knew
about the
nothing
history.
about the
right.
history at
So we're
first.
from Virginia, so we really didn't know, but it was very intriguing.
The house was built in 29?
Yep, and so I guess he and his bride, they were newlyweds, and they built this house. Initially, they lived about a half a mile away in a smaller little house. Then I think they had a baby while they were in this house.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think he got in real trouble and he was banned from Toledo. So stories of that he would climb in the window and hold the baby. He was tall, by the way. We have a bathtub upstairs that's extra long. So, you know, I was pressed. I have been pressed to remodel, and I'm like, no. I love my long bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
It's an extra 6 inches because I think he was 6 feet something.
Oh,
It might have been designed just for him.
so interesting.
We have a picture of Licavoli as a grandpa with like his 4 grandkids, and he just looks like the nicest guy. I wouldn't have minded meeting him.
Yeah.
And he's quite a legend, and he had quite a time in jail, a wonderful time, apparently, with a lot of favors and stakes and things. He was a pretty tricky guy. There's a secret room in the basement that,
Yes.
you know, the door's heavy and the bookcase. So I believe he was hiding in there when they got him at the end, but I'm not 100% sure. Here we are in the basement next to the laundry machine, and this is the secret tunnel or room. So apparently, when Licavoli was found, I think he was found in here. This looked like a bookcase from the outside, or maybe had some canned goods on it, and then he would move the shelf. It's very heavy. Push the door open. So he would stay in there, and then the authorities couldn't find him. Took him a few days, I believe. So we've asked contractors early on as we owned it, which wall seemed the weakest, and, you know, was there a tunnel all the way through to Secor? And nobody could really say. Here we have the wires that are cut to the doorbell, which you can see it's right here, and then the huge master lock. There's a special tree in the back. It was apparently his sitting tree where he would join with his members and give out directions.
So this was where they would sit under the tree and smoke and
I always
drink.
thought I always picture him as climbing it. But yeah, this was a special tree where he would discuss things, and maybe he would give orders. I'm not sure.
Like, if you look at this picture, is that it? Right
Yeah.
there? It's so small and
Not much of a tree. Maybe they didn't climb it. But look, none of these other houses were here. They were all built in the 50s. And I run into lots of people who, when I tell them that I live in this house, they tell me stories about their uncle, or, you know, their so-and-so's dad was in the mafia also. And so we're thinking that we would have a little museum in this house in a few years. It's kind of a fun house to live in.